Gymnasium. At guard,
For
number 8,
ACAA women's basketball between the Mount St. Vincent
forward,
University
number 13,
Mystics
Nora
and the Mount
Miller.
Allison Mouties from Sackville, New
At
Brunswick.
guard, number 10, MTA Hansen. And at forward, number 14, Danielle Alexander. The head coach for the Mounties is Thomas Scavaro. And now, here are the starters for your Mount St. Vincent Mystics.
I think you can hear the field announcer announcing the Mystics starting lineup.
Number 5, Cassandra Smith. At guard, number 10, Lily Newberry. At forward, number 15, Emma Impringham. At forward, number 24, Celine Sturkle. And at forward, number 25, Victoria Strickland. The officiating crew for today's game is Joe Harvey, Chris Downey, and Nicole Wiseman.
And we're ready for the opening tip-off. My name is Robert Berard. I'll be bringing you the women's and men's games from the Garnet Brown Gymnasium today. If you get a chance to come down, you should join us here. If not, we'll try to do our best. Opening tip-off, grabbed by the Mouties. Coming down the floor, number 13, Nora Miller. Over to number 8, Emma Roberts. Into the basket to Danielle Alexander, number 14, and she draws a foul immediately.
Mystics foul, number 15, Emma Impringham.
Emma Impringham picks up a foul on the very first possession.
At the line, number 14,
Danielle Alexander misses the first one. Get a chance to break the ice here. And she gets another one because of a lane violation, part of the Mystics. And she hits that one. The extra freebie puts the Mouties on top 1-0. Lily Newberry brings the ball down for the Mystics over to Victoria Strickland. Strickland working on Alexander. Over to Zay Smith. To Celine Sturkle. Ball pass picked off by Danielle Alexander. Dishes it over to Nora Miller, who finishes the play. And the Mouties are up 3-0. Most of the games the Mystics have played this year, they find themselves behind by a substantial number of points in the first period. They have, however, won all 4 of the games they've played. Zay Smith goes up, puts it up too hard off the glass, but rebound grabbed by Emma Impringham.
Well done. More cross. Nora.
And time clock violation turns the ball over to Mount Allison. Nora Miller across the line. Hands it off to number 6, Grace Tilley. Into Alexander. And Danielle Alexander puts the Mouties up 5-0. Victoria Strickland with the ball. This is back to Lily Newberry, who gives it back to Strickland. Puts it off the rim, doesn't fall. Celine Sturkle with the ball. Gets it into Impringham, but she can't squeeze it. The ball will stay with the Mystics, but they only have 6 seconds to shoot, which tells me they've actually only got 2 seconds to shoot. And Victoria Strickland puts it up, rolls in and out. Rebound grabbed by Alexander, forward to Miller. Miller going to the basket, puts it up short, and goes out of bounds. Mystics got a gift on that one. 5-0 Mount Allison. And Lily Newberry across the line with the ball over to Victoria Strickland. To Newberry. Newberry ties the shot, and Newberry hits nothing but net.
Lily Newberry, 4-3.
Puts the Mystics on the board. 5-3 Mounties. Going down the floor, Emma Roberts. Emma Roberts all the way, doesn't finish the layup. And goes off the fingertips of Emma Empringham, who got the rebound but couldn't contain it. Ball's lost by Grace Tilley. The Mystics bring it down. Newberry spinning in the corner to Sturkle. Sturkle puts up a three. And Sturkle again doesn't even touch iron. And the Mystics go up 6-5 from the Mounties. Matea Hansen pushes it over to Alexander. Alexander goes up and puts it in nicely off the square.
Danielle Alexander.
Mounties go back ahead 7-6. 6:56 left in the first period. Victoria Strickland with the ball. Strickland going to the basket. Thinks better of it. Sends it back to Zay Smith. Zay Smith goes up there and hits it too hard off the glass. Actually misses the square. And Mystics keep the ball with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Newberry into Sturkle. To Empringham. 5 seconds. Zay Smith puts it up off the rim. And she's fouled on her way up.
Number 10, Matea Hansen. To the line for 2, Zoe Smith.
Matea Hansen, fourth-year guard from Fredericton, picked up that first foul for the Mounties. Checking in for the Mystics, number 21, Jenna Matheson. And to keep things in the family, number 23, Kelsey Matheson. And Zay Smith hits her first one. Two Mathesons, both from Halifax. Smith misses the second, but Jenna Matheson gets the rebound. Sends it over to Lily Newberry. It doesn't fall. And that long pass broken up by Victoria Strickland, which prevented an easy layup. Good defensive play by Strickland. Grace Tilley with the ball. Tilley tries to toss it off, gives it over to number 9, Ava Godfrey, who's just come in, second-year guard from Miramichi. And she gets fouled.
Jenna Matheson.
Jenna Matheson picks up her first foul. Godfrey misses her first. But hits the second, putting the Mounties back on top again, 8-7. Lily Newberry gets it over the line to Kelsey Matheson. To number 7, Alyssa Bryce in for the Mystics. To Strickland. Strickland spinning and has it. Has it ripped away by Grace Tilley.
Hold on to her jersey. That's being intentional. She's got a step on her. She's the only one out. What are we looking at?
So some new personnel in for the Mounties. Number 22, Sadie Bowen.
Foul number 14, Danielle Alexander.
And number 4, Addie Albert.
There's no foul there on anybody. There's no foul there.
Kelsey Matheson, a little too strong. Hits the rim and falls out. Strickland sends the ball over to number 7, Alyssa Bryce.
Get our matchups now. Let's go.
foul on Andy Albert. Gives the Mystics the ball. Travel called on Kelsey Matheson. She was trying to get herself turned around for the shot. And
More cross. Sadie, get wide.
Realized she actually had to move her feet to do that.
Stay middle,
Which caused a travel. Okay, down the floor, number 9, Ava Godfrey loses the ball. And there's Jenna Matheson with it going up. And she...
Forward. Who's our forward coming to the middle against
Foul number 9.
Foul on Ava Godfrey, her first. Jenna Matheson gets the free throw.
At the line, shooting 2 for your Mystics, Jenna Matheson.
She was fortunate for the foul because she shot it under the basket. But both free throws go in, putting the Mystics back up 9-8. Here come the Mounties, see if they can take the lead back. Sadie Bowen over at Addie Albert. Albert. Pass is picked off. Victoria Strickland keeps it. She's trying to bring it under control. Sends it into Kelsey Matheson. That shot is blocked, and the Mounties bring it back the other way. Here's a shot by number 9, Ava Godfrey. That's off. Rebound picked up by number 7, Alyssa Bryce for Mount St. Vincent. Alyssa Bryce goes up, and she is fouled on her way up.
Foul on number 4 for the Mounties, Addie Albert.
Addie Albert has picked up her second personal. And a timeout taken by Mount Allison. First timeout taken by Tom Scabar.
Proceeds go directly to supporting student athletes both on and off the field of play. Visit msvu.ca/lottery to purchase your tickets today before they sell out.
A reminder to students, balancing your studies, work, and social life can be tough, but Lawton's Drugs is around to make life a little easier. Whether it's staying on top of your health, finding clean beauty products, or managing your wellness, Lawton's has you covered. And every Monday, students get 15% off almost everything in the store just by showing their student ID and swiping their Scene Plus card. That's right, Mondays have gotten better for students. If you don't have a Scene Plus card, visit sceneplus.ca/register. Get your card for benefits at Lawton's, at Sobeys, and at Cineplex Theaters in Halifax. Lawton's Drugs, caring for your well-being and caring for the well-being of seniors as well on Wednesdays, where you can earn 15% if you can prove you're a senior. Something I have no trouble doing. Oh, and Alyssa Bryce misses her first one. And the second one hits off the iron, too. Mounties the other way, down by 1. That shot by Sadie Bowen off the rim, doesn't fall. And Bryce brings it back down the other way. Bryce stops, sends it out to Kelsey Matheson. Matheson short with that shot. It goes out of bounds off the Mounties. Possession will stay with the Mystics with 9 seconds on the shot clock. It'll be inbounded by number 12, Michaela Scott from Mount St. Vincent, who's come into the game. Gives it over to Zay Smith. Zay's only got 4 seconds, and that shot is blocked by Addie Albert, and she's going right to the basket with it. Loses the handle, but it goes out of bounds off of Zay Smith. Kelsey Matheson checks out. Celine Sturkle back in for the Mystics. 20 seconds on the shot clock, and the Mounties with the ball. Three-pointer taken by number 9, Ava Godfrey, doesn't fall. Comes back the other way. Ball batted away by Emma Roberts out of bounds. Mystics will keep it. Coming back in for Mount Allison, Nora Miller, Belle Taylor. All right. Alyssa Bryce. Sends the ball out of bounds. Celine Sturkle couldn't save it. And it's Mouty's ball. There we go. Grace Tilley brings it up the floor. Working on Alyssa Bryce. Tilley goes over in the corner to, yes. Number 8, Emma Roberts hits the three from the corner. And the Mounties are now up 11-9. Sturkle over to Jenna Matheson. Jenna Matheson back out to Bryce. Too strong. Zay Smith with the rebound, but loses it as she goes up for the rebound. And here comes Mount Allison. Okay. And going to the basket, number 8, Emma Roberts. Misses the shot, but is fouled. Foul on number 12, Michaela Scott. First-year guard from Fredericton. Her first personal and the team's third. And shooting Sadie Bowen. And the first one's off the back of the rim. It doesn't drop. And the second one, again, too strong. Rebound grab by Celine Sturkle over to Victoria Strickland. And Strickland's pass doesn't connect with Zay Smith. I think Zay may have zigged when Strickland thought she should have zagged. And the Mounties bring it up the floor. Pass into Bowen. And Sadie Bowen goes right to the rack, puts it in off the glass, and the Mounties are up 13-9. Lily Newbury for the Mystics. That pass partially blocked. Celine Sturkle going up and is fouled.
Foul on number 6 for Mount A, Grace Tilley.
Talk about where you need
Mount
to
A
be
now
on
in
green
the
light. Off the ball.
And Sturkle hits the first one. 13-10, Mount Allison. And that one has too much English and crawls back out of the rim. Mystics do get the rebound, and there's a tussle for the ball. And held ball, possession arrow favoring the Mounties. So they will get it back. The 3-point lead, 2:11 left in the first period. Whoa, that's coming this way. Okay. Nora Miller. And there it goes into Sadie Bowen. That shot was off. Mystics have it. Lily Newbury into Celine Sturkle. Sturkle into Emma Empringham under the basket. Nothing there. Zay Smith. She's looking for something, and she just gets trapped by two Mounties and gives up the ball. And a nice pass and shot to Sadie Bowen, who makes no mistake on the shot. And Empringham makes a nice move to the basket, but And once again, Bowen picks up another 2 points. Lily Newbury, number 10, took a tough hit, so it was 5 on 4.
Located on the second floor of the Rosario building.
And at the end of the first period, in a pattern that's been increasingly common this year, the Mystics are down 17-10 on their own floor. Just to let you know, tickets are now on sale for the 2026 Mount Mystics Trip of the Month Lottery. Proceeds go directly to supporting student athletes both on and off the field of play. To get those tickets, you can go online to msvu.ca/lottery to purchase your tickets before they're all sold out. A lot of great trips on offer. And the great thing about the Mount Lottery is even if you win something, your ticket goes back in for the next draw. So you get 12 chances to win a fabulous trip, 12 chances to win $250 for second prize, and 12 chances to win $100 for third prize. And it's all for an excellent cause. Well, we're ready to start the second half. Or the second quarter, sorry. Getting ahead of myself. 17-10 Mounties, and the Mystics bring the ball down. Alyssa Bryce, rookie, to Emma Empringham, veteran. Celine Sturkle with the ball. Celine goes in, but she has her pocket picked by number 11, Bella Taylor. And
Mystics ball.
Matea Henson steps on the line and turns it over to the Mystics. Down by 7. Mystics have a little trouble holding on to the ball. There we go. Victoria Strickland moves through the forest. Drops in a 2 off the glass. 17-12. Mounties' turn. From the side of the free throw line, Nora Miller. A little scrum at the other end. Ball goes over to the Mystics on a held ball. Alyssa Bryce goes in, puts it up, and a little runner.
Alyssa Bryce.
Actually, I thought we'd come to the end of the first period, but we hadn't. That was a timeout.
Hey, students.
And
balancing your studies, work, and social life can be tough. The Lotte's Drugs is here to make life a little easier. Whether it's staying on top of your health, finding clean beauty products, or managing your wellness, Lotte's has you covered. Did you know every Monday students get 15% off almost everything in the store just by showing your student ID and swiping your SEAM card? That's right, Monday just got a lot better. If you don't have a SEAM card, visit SEAMplus.ca/register. Lotte's Drugs, caring for your well-being.
I also want to remind everybody that we're currently collecting donations for the Shoebox Project at all Mystics home games. These boxes are a mix of essential everyday items, small luxuries, gift cards, and so on. And if you donate something like that, your donation will be packaged and delivered to local women's shelters and community agencies serving women impacted by homelessness in our community. This is a special project of all varsity athletics, but the packaging is done lovingly by women's basketball and I think women's volleyball too. It's a great cause, and if you can't drop your stuff off in person during the game or during our games, there are boxes available here at the Garnet Brown Gymnasium at the desk. You can drop them off anytime that the fitness center is open. I'll just give you the scoring. It's 17-14 for the Mounties. Sadie Bowen has 6. Danielle Alexander 5. Emma Roberts 3. And for the Mystics, you've got Celine Circle with 4. Lily Newberry with 3. And a couple people with 2 and 1. Shooting hasn't been stellar. Mystics 4 for 15. Mounties 7 for 15. 17-14. Mount Allison ball to start the second period. Grace Tilley. Yonsei Smith. Gets it into Bella Taylor. And Taylor goes to the basket, misses the layup. Rebound taken by Sturkle. Gives it to Empringham. And Empringham called on the travel. Got to put the ball down if you're going to move your feet. Hard lesson to learn. Danielle Alexander hands it off to Grace Tilley. But we have a foul called on Cassandra Smith. That's her first personal. Mystics' first personal appearance. Victoria Strickland can't squeeze the ball. Gets it taken away.
Danielle Alexander.
Dropped in by Danielle Alexander for the Mounties, who are now up 19-14. Mystics have had real trouble holding on to the ball. Whether they're dribbling it or passing it. Now that was shot by Zay Smith. A lot of English on it. Rolls around the rim and falls out. And instead, Bella Taylor at the other end puts in an easy layup. And the Mounties lead is back up to 7, 21-14, with 8:45 left in the second period.
Foul on Mount Allison, number 6, Grace Tilley.
Grace Tilley picks up her second personal. Oh, someone is turning the lights out again. Now they're back on. That's good. Okay. Jenna Matheson over to Zay Smith. To Victoria Strickland. Lily Newberry, air ball. Tapped away by Jenna Matheson, but there's nobody there to catch it. Ball goes over the Mounties.
Stay and then go. Now go.
Here comes Matea Hansen. Hands it over to Bella Taylor. And a travel called on number 15, Nicole Jenkins, first-year forward from Quispamsis. And this is going to try to cut into this lead. So far, it hasn't been an impressive performance. Jenna Matheson again has trouble holding on to the ball. Saved by Victoria Strickland. Strickland puts up a 3. A little off to the right. And here comes Mount Allison. Emma Roberts. Over to Bella Taylor. Taylor tapped away by Strickland. Saved by Roberts. 5 seconds. And at the buzzer, number 11, Bella Taylor sticks a 3, and it is now a 10-point lead for the Mounties. 24-14. And then bring it over to Strickland, partially blocked. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Zay Smith goes up to the basket and drops it in. Nice underhanded scoop off the square. finally puts a couple points on the board for Mount St. Vincent. Emma Roberts.
Foul on Mount St. Vincent, number 25, Victoria Strickland.
Bad foul. Smith had her tied up. (24-16), 8-point lead for Mount Allison, and they've got the ball. There's a three from number 10, Matea Hansen. And on the rebound, a foul called on Michaela Scott. Her second personal, team's third. And ball picked up by Michaela Scott, mishandled by the Mounties, and throws the ball away. Another turnover to Mount Allison. Forward to Bella Taylor. Bella Taylor guarded by Scott. Over to Emma Roberts. And coming in from the corner. Yeah. Goes over the other side to winds up in the hands of number 15, Nicole Jenkins. Ball rolled out of bounds. Possession to the Mounties. Second reset. Inbound by Matea Hansen. Step back shot by number 14, Danielle Alexander. And another 2 points scored just before the shot clock expires. Mystics have it. And we have a foul on number 10, Matea Hansen, her second, team's second. Ava Godfrey back in. Mount Allison. Chelsea Matheson trying to work her way in. And that shot is blocked. And with the ball, number 11, Bella Taylor takes it right to the basket. And Coach Mark Forward is trying to get a timeout. Michaela Scott puts up a three off the rim, doesn't fall, and grabbed by Mount Allison. They're bringing it back the other way with speed. In the corner to number 11, Bella Taylor. That shot doesn't fall. Mystics with the ball. Forward to Lily Newbury. Newbury dishes it to Jenna Matheson, but she can't squeeze it. It goes out of bounds. Another turnover by the Mystics. And Mark Forward.
Want the inside scoop on the Mystics? Like us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram to stay up to date.
Called the timeout. And frankly, this has been a pretty poor opening for the Mystics. They have not, you would never know that they were 4-0 this year, that they've won all 4 of their games. On the other hand, in every one of them, they've been behind by between 10 and 14 points. But that's no way to live. All right. Want the latest inside scoop on the Mystics? And I guarantee you, other than this first half, you do want that inside scoop on the Mystics. Like us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram to stay up to date. Mount Mystics Athletics. All right. Back on the floor with the Mounties with the ball again and a 12-point lead. Ava Godfrey with the ball, being guarded by Jenna Matheson. Knocked away by Michaela Scott. She's got a layup. Yes, first transition basket for the Mystics. Cuts the lead to 10, 28-18. Here's Ava Godfrey again, being guarded by Newbury. That shot by Sadie Bowen rolls around the rim and falls off. Mystics bring it back the other way. Newbury called on the travel, and she didn't set her feet, and lost the 3 points on the beautiful shot she made. Gotta set those feet. Bella Taylor in initially unmolested. Sadie Bowen is getting 2 shots.
Shooting 2 for Mount Allison, number 22, Sadie Bowen.
I think the foul was committed after she shot the basket. So she's got 2 free throws. First one has a little too much action on it and bounces out. First personal on Kelsey Matheson, 4th team foul. With 4:36 left in the half. And the second one rolls in. And it's now an 11-point lead for Mount Allison, 29-18. Michaela Scott gets it into Jenna Matheson, and it crawls in, cutting the lead to 9, 29-20, Mount Allison. Here's a 3 from number 8, Emma Roberts. Doesn't fall, but Mounties get the rebound. And that one's a little too strong. Mounties get another offensive rebound. And they put it into number 14, Danielle Alexander, and the veteran knows what to do with it. Puts it in off the glass. 31-20, Mount Allison. Victoria Strickland going to the basket. Nice little Euro step. And nice little shot from the key. 31-22. 9-point lead for Mount Allison. Bella Taylor with the ball. Over to Sadie Bowen. Back to Taylor. No, this is over to number 8, Emma Roberts. Now to Bowen. This is the shot. Inbound pass is missed.
Bella Taylor, 14.
Ben has turnover and 2 points for the Mounties. 33-22. Lily Newbury just avoids the travel over to Michaela Scott. Strickland to Celine Sturkle. And Sturkle is just trapped, couldn't get the shot off. And in transition, there go the Mounties. Grace Tilley hits 2. It's now a 13-point lead for Mount Allison. From the corner, Jenna Matheson misses it, the basket. 2:23 left in the half. Knocked out of bounds by Lily Newbury. And some new recruits come in. Zay Smith is back in the game. Number 6, Kaylee Whippen, first-year guard from St. John's, Newfoundland, is in, along with Alyssa Bryce. Strickland gets that errant pass, takes it up, and puts it in off the glass.
4-2.
35-24. And
Foul
Strickland
on
picks
Mystic
up
number
her
25, Victoria
her
Strickland.
second foul. And of course, Mounties are in the bonus now. So it means 2 shots for number 4, Addie Albert. And she hits the first one, 36-24. And the second one she misses, and Zay Smith grabs the rebound. Brings it down the floor with speed, gives it to Sturkle. Sturkle puts up a 3, that doesn't fall. Saved by Victoria Strickland. Strickland going to the basket and lays it in nicely again from in front of the basket. Yeah, I often say 3 points are better than 2, but 2 points are better than none. And Strickland has just scored 4 points on 2 very nice baskets. Ball was knocked out of Strickland's hands, but apparently it's ruled off her. She's going to sit down for a minute. And Empringham back in. And here come the Mounties the other way. Hanson to Alexander. And she's caught on the travel. She couldn't squeeze the ball and took an extra step. 10-point lead for the Mounties. Melissa Bryce from Rothsay, New Brunswick. And she's fouled coming across the line by Ava Godfrey.
Number 9, Ava Godfrey.
That's her third, or her second, the team's third. Into Celine Sturkle. Zay Smith. Zay Smith going to the basket, trips over somebody. The foul called on Addie Albert.
Foul on number 4 from Addie Albert.
That's her third personal.
Celine Strickland.
Is it possible a travel happened before that? No, when 5 fell. Is that not a travel? Keep an eye on those feet.
And Sturkle hits both of them. Cuts the lead to 8. Little shot from the side by Bowen. Sturkle with the rebound. Sends it forward to Kaylee Whippen. Whippen puts it up off the side of the rim.
Foul Mount Allison, number 5, Zay Smith.
That's her second. And again, it will mean shots. And the first one from Matea Hansen hits the back of the rim and falls off. One more chance here. And she hits that one, increasing the lead to 37-28, 9-point lead. Zay Smith checks out, getting her second foul. And number 22, Sarah Grushi, another Newfoundlander, comes in for the Mystics. Grushi to Sturkle to Empringham. Emma Empringham goes up and puts it in. Scoops it up off the glass and draws the foul. Foul number 22, Sadie Bowen. Chance for an and one for Emma Empringham. And that's too strong off the back of the rim, and Mounties get the ball. Ooh.
I think you guys not 32.
Ball out of bounds to the Mystics. Alyssa Price puts it into Grucci. Grucci to Sturkle. Sturkle to the side. The whipping. Sturkle puts it up. Off the back of the rim, doesn't fall. Here come the Mounties. And
At the half,
that brings
Mount
us to the
Allison
half.
37, Mount St. Vincent 30. Hey students, if you're on your feet all day or dealing with sports injuries, Lawton's Home Health Care Department has
Well,
stop
it could
you
be
to support
worse.
your lifestyle and keep it going strong.
37-30,
Perfect for
Mount
those
Allison.
long days around campus or hitting the gym. Did you know every Monday students get 15% off almost everything in store just by showing your student ID and swiping your SEAM card? That's right, Monday's just got a lot better. If you don't have a SEAM card, visit SEAMplus.ca/register.
We'll remind you again about Lawton's Drugs. If you're on your feet all day or dealing with sports injuries, Lawton's Home Health Care Department has compression sleeves and stockings to support your lifestyle and keep you going strong. Perfect for those long days around campus or hitting the gym. And every Monday, students get 15% off almost everything in store just by showing your student ID and swiping your Scene Plus card. That's right, Mondays got a lot better. If you don't have a Scene Plus card, visit sceneplus.ca/register. All right, we'll bring you up to date on halftime statistics. Mountie shooting at 50%, sinking 15 of their 30 shots from the field, of which they had two 3-pointers for 7 shots, and they were 5 for 13 from the foul line. For the Mystics, 11 of 31 shots from the field. They made 2 for 3s on 12 shots, as opposed to 2 on 7. And for free throws, they shot 6 for 11. Mystics turned the ball over 16 times to the Mounties 11. And that, I think, tells a tale in the score as well. But the scoring for the Mounties, Danielle Alexander with 11. Bella Taylor with 9. Sadie Bowen for 7, so 2 of the high scorers were reserve players. 5 for Emma Roberts. And other people were in single digit, 1 or 2 shots for the Mystics. Emma Abraham, Alyssa Bryce, and Michaela Scott each had 2. Cassandra Smith and Lily Newbury with 3 points. Jenna Matheson with 4. And Lynn Circle with 6, and Victoria Strickland with 8. So they lead the scoring as they often do for the Mystics, but the totals were pretty low. And that accounts for the score being 37-30, Mount Allison. teams were equal in steals. Each team had 7. But interestingly, the Mystics were able to block no shots. They had no block shot. They blocked 0 shots, whereas the Mounties, who do have a size advantage, I think overall on team, blocked 11 or blocked 4 shots. I'm sorry, so 4 to none on blocks. Rebounding, pretty even. Mystics with 18, Mounties with 16. And really, if you want to look at the score, 37-30. Points off turnovers, Mount Allison 20, MSVU 13. Exactly 7 points. Anyway, that's the little analysis by the guy at the end of the bar. And you know how much attention to pay to that guy. And so I will be quiet for a while, save my voice, let's give you a chance to go out to the fridge, and we'll see you back here in just under 9 minutes for the second half.
The Mystics Trip of the Month lottery is back for 2026. Once again, we're giving away 12 incredible trips for 2, and this year's destinations are better than ever. Grand prize winners will choose from 5 exciting destinations, including the Netherlands, the Dominican Republic, Portugal, Ireland, and Iceland. Tickets are $100, and the proceeds support our varsity athletics program, helping ensure that our student athletes have access to the opportunities and resources they need to stay on top of their game. By purchasing a ticket, not only are you supporting Mystics Athletics, you're also entering a draw with amazing odds. With 3 prize winners drawn each month, every ticket has 36 chances to win. The 12 grand prize winners can select one of the 5 available trips, or accept a maritime travel gift voucher of $3,200, or take home $3,000 cash. Second and third place winners each month will receive cash prizes. There's also a one-time 50-50 draw. Last year's winner took home more than $8,000. You can purchase one 50-50 ticket for $10 or 5 tickets for $25. And don't miss out on our early bird draw. Purchase your ticket by November 18th, 2025 to be entered to win a $1,500 cash prize. So, what adventure awaits you? Show your support for Mystics Athletics and order your ticket today. Ticket sales end December 17th, with the first draw happening on January 9th, 2026. Purchase your ticket by visiting our website, msvu.ca/lotto, or by calling 902-457-6420.
As the holiday season approaches, we ask you to join the Mystics in supporting the Shoebox Project. The Shoebox Project is a Canadian charity that supports women experiencing or at risk of experiencing homelessness. The Mount Mystics will be collecting gifts and everyday essentials for women at the remaining home games in 2025. Suggested items include useful daily essentials, little luxuries, and seasonal items. Consider the following before donating. If it's used, please lose it. If it's not inclusive, don't include it. If it can harm, hold back. We thank you for your continued support of the Mystics and the Shoebox Project.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Garnet Brown Gymnasium. We're heading into the second half of this ACAA women's basketball game between the Mount Allison Mounties and the Mount St. Vincent University Mystics. And the visiting Mounties are ahead at halftime, 37-30. They've been up by, I think, as much as 15 points. And really toward the end of the second period, the Mystics started eating into that lead a little bit. But at the moment, Mount Allison, which has a record this year of, I believe it's 3-2. Let me just make sure I've got that right. Yes, Mount Allison is 3-2. And Mount St. Vincent is 4-0. You might not know that by the score or by watching the webcast. But that's the way it is. And Mystics will try to cut in further because they start things off in the second half. Celine Sturkle with the ball. Sturkle over to Victoria Strickland. Strickland, nothing there. Out to Lily Newbury. Into Sturkle. To Zadra Smith. Smith dishes it back out to Newbury. Too strong. Rolls off the back of the rim and the front of the rim. And there come the Mounties the other way. Going right to the basket.
Line one.
Number 13, Nora Miller. She gets tied up. And so the Mounties get the ball as the arrow favors them. Danielle Alexander passes over to Grace Tilley, goes through her legs, and Zay Smith is there to grab it. Coming with speed, Emma Empringham goes down.
Foul on number 14, Mount A, Danielle Alexander.
That's Alexander's first personal, the team's first. Into Sturkle to Empringham. Victoria Strickland going up and puts it in off the glass. Nice play by Victoria Strickland. Cuts the lead to 5, 37-32. Here come the Mounties the other way. Emma Roberts. And that pass is picked off by Lily Newbury. Sends it forward to Empringham. Out to Strickland. Too strong.
Foul on Mystics number 24, Celine Sturkle.
First personal on Sturkle. First team foul. And Sturkle steals that pass. Oh, it rolls off the rim. And rebound grabbed by number 6, Grace Tilley. Nora Miller. And into the basket to Alexander. She rolls it off the rim. And Strickland brings it back the other way. Hands it off to Newbury. Newbury to Empringham. Tries to get around Alexander. And a scoop shot from her knee. From her knee. But, you know, when you get it up to that square, anything can happen. It's 37-34, Mounties. Danielle Alexander loses it off her own leg. Sturkle picks it up. And here comes Strickland. Hands it over to Zay Smith. To Newbury. Puts it into Celine Sturkle, and she uses the glass. And it's a 1-point lead for the Mounties now, 37-36. Long pass forward to Emma Roberts. And Roberts dishes it to Danielle Alexander. And the two veterans combine on a very nice play, leading to 2 points for Mount Allison, and they're up 39-36. Empringham looking on the outside. And a foul on
number 13, Nora Miller.
That's Miller's first.
Mystics ball.
Sturkle went flying under the floor. It's a 14-second reset. Goes into Sturkle. Back to Zay Smith. Smith to Newbury. Lily Newbury hits iron. And Sturkle misses the layup, which is unusual. And there was a long pass to nobody, to Banquo's Ghost. 39-36. Newbury brings it across the line for Mount St. Vincent. 6:44 left in the third period. Empringham to Smith. To Strickland. Gets it into Empringham. Empringham is backing in, has it knocked away.
Mystics ball.
Pass a little too strong, and Sturkle couldn't get to it.
Mounties ball.
Felt she was impeded. but referees are having none of it. Mounties get it across the line. That shot by Nora Miller doesn't fall. Mystics back the other way. And Strickland gets to the bucket for another nice layup off the square.
Foul on Mystics number 25, Victoria Strickland.
Strickland, that's her third personal. And she got in foul trouble yesterday. And I think that's a problem. She's been doing so well under the basket. I just suggest to leave people alone. A steal for the Mystics.
Front court only. Laura, come get it.
And I think with a player going down, it kind of distracted Newbury and caused an over and back. Okay, here are the Mounties. Open shot to Nora Miller. Doesn't fall. Goes out of bounds. Mystics ball. Yep. Lily Newbury comes off. Number 22, Sarah Grushi comes in, take her place. And she'll bring the ball down. Grushi and Empringham. Over to Jenna Matheson. To Alyssa Bryce. Matheson turns around and puts it in off the glass. And the Mystics are up by one.
Foul on Allison number 20, Sadie Bowman. No matter your level of play, personal style, or budget, you can feel confident. 51.
With a push on in the third period.
Hey students, Lobby's Drugs Everyday Wellness Department is all about clean beauty and health. We offer a range of wellness products and beauty brands free from harsh chemicals so you can feel good about what you're putting on your body. Don't forget, head over to Lobby's on Mondays to save 15% off on all your essentials just by showing your student ID and swiping your SIEM card. That's right, Mondays just got a lot better. If you don't have a SIEM card, visit SIEMplus.ca/register. Lobby's Drugs, caring for your well-being.
Thank you.
We are collecting donations for the Shoebox Project at all Mystics home games for the remainder of November.
Okay.
These boxes are a mix of
At the end of
everyday
three,
items, small luxuries, gift cards,
the end of
etc.
three, the score
Your donation will be
55
packaged and
Mount
donated
St.
to
Vincent
local
to
women's shelters
51
and community
Mount
agencies
Allison.
serving women impacted by homelessness in our community.
The Mounties won the first two quarters, 17-14 and 2016. The Mystics roared back in the third, 25-14. And so, we got a game. Danielle Alexander is up to her total to 17 points in the game so far, along with Bella Taylor with 13. For the Mystics leading the scoring, not surprisingly, Celine Strickle with 10, Victoria Strickland with 12. Strickland has been out with 3 fouls for a while. I expect we'll see her in relatively soon. Mountie shooting a little bit better from the three-point line. And in fact, they are shooting better altogether from the outside, 47.5% to the Mystics, 40.4%. So we're ready to go. Fourth period. Down to the short strokes here. Emma Emperham goes in, puts it up too strong off the glass, but does draw the foul.
Foul on Mount Allison, number 22, Sadie Bowen.
That's her fourth personal.
At the line,
Team's first.
Number 15 for your Mystics, Emma Emperham.
And rolls it off the front of the rim and the back of the rim. And she hits the second one. 56-51 from the Mounties. Forward to Grace Lenahan. Ball stolen away by Zay Smith. In the corner to Michaela Scott. And rolls around the rim and jumps out. A little too much action on the ball. Grace Tilley. Tied up by Zay Smith. Possession will stay with the Mounties.
Jump ball, Mount Allison basketball.
Lenahan to inbound. Gets it into Bowen. In the corner to Lenahan for three. Rolls off the top of the rim. Sturkle saves it. And is fouled by Lenahan.
Number 21, Grace Lenahan.
Her first personal, team's second. Zay Smith over to Strickland, who's back in the game. She brings it down. Strickland to Sturkle. Into Zay Smith off the square. 58-51, Mystics. Miller. Nora Miller fouled on her way up.
Hey, White, what are we doing here on those pins?
Foul
And
on offensive number 15,
Be
Hannah
ready to
Empring.
switch.
injury to Empringham,
At the
who
line
picks
for
up
two,
the
for
foul.
your Mount Allison Mounties, Nora Miller.
Looks like she got the worst of the deal. Mikhail Scott checks out. Melissa Bryce in. Jenna Matheson will go in to replace the injured Empringham. And 2 shots for Nora Miller. Second year forward from Kempville, Ontario. This is the first one. Gets another chance. And that's too strong, and Victoria Strickland is there to gather in the rebound and bring it down the floor. Strickland stops, starts. She's going up, but she is blocked out of bounds. 15 seconds on the shot clock to get it in and get a shot.
Mystics ball.
Zay Smith. Smith looking around, decides she's going to go herself. Spins, puts it up, too strong. And Lenahan grabs the rebound for the Mounties. Stolen away by Jenna Matheson into Victoria Strickland, and she's blocked from behind. Foul on
Mount Allison.
Annie Albert. Her fourth personal.
For your Mystics, Alyssa Bryce.
Alyssa Bryce, who got the rebound and tried to put it up. Drew the foul. And Bryce hits the first one, putting the Mystics up 59-51. And she hits the second, 60-51. 8:15 left in the game. And here come the Mounties. Kelly over to Roberts. Into Alexander. And that is short off the front of the rim. Victoria Strickland got the ball, almost had it taken away. Regained it, recovered. Nice dish by Zay Smith to Jenna Matheson. And hits 2 off the glass. And that leads to a timeout taken by the Mounties.
Tickets are on sale now for the 2026 Mount Mystics Trip of the Month Lottery. Proceeds go directly to supporting student athletes both on and off the field of play. Visit msvu.ca/lotto to purchase your tickets today before they sell out.
A reminder from the Lawton's Drugs Everyday Wellness Department. It's all about clean beauty and health. They offer a range of wellness products and beauty brands free from harsh chemicals, so you can feel good about what you're putting on your body. Don't forget, head over to Latins on Monday to save 15% off on all your essentials just by showing your student ID card and swiping your Scene Plus card. That's right. Monday's got a lot better. If you don't have a Scene Plus card, visit sceneplus.ca/register. And it is time I guess we had the, well, I was reading that announcement. I guess we had the t-shirt toss, so I don't know who won. I didn't. All right, here we go. 7:51, and the Mounties with the ball. Nora Miller sends it forward to Adele Albert, or Addie Albert. Might have stood for Adele. And there's a foul. All right. And a foul on number 21, Jenna Matheson.
Number 21, Jenna Matheson. At the line for 2.
Second personal.
Number 4, Addie Albert.
Second team foul. And Addie Albert misses the first one. Second year guard from Riverview, New Brunswick. 6 feet. And second one again off the front of the rim, but the rebound grabbed by Danielle Alexander, hands it off to Miller, and it doesn't fall. Jenna Matheson clears the board. Zay Smith, she stops, gets it back to Alyssa Bryce. Bryce loses the handle on the ball. Out of bounds. Out of bounds off Mount Allison.
Mystics ball.
"13 seconds on the shot clock, and it is stolen away by Danielle Alexander. And she misses the layup.
Mystics foul on number 25, Victoria Strickland.
And Strickland went to great pains to avoid fouling her on the shot. She missed the shot, and then Strickland picks up her fourth personal on the rebound. So she's going to have to sit down for a while. They may need her shooting ability in the last minutes. Long shot by Miller, doesn't drop. Zay Smith with the rebound and forward to Alyssa Bryce. 7:08 left in the game. Bryce looking for an opening, doesn't see one. Ball over to number 10, Lily Newbury. Jenna Matheson can't finish. And still 62-51. Danielle Alexander gets it into Albert. That partially blocked. Matheson gets the rebound, and here's Zay Smith with the ball. To Newbury, tries to get it into Skirkle. And foul picked up by Nora Miller.
13 on Allison, Nora Miller.
That's her second personal, team's
Mystics ball.
fourth. And Jenna Matheson out to Celine Skirkle. Zay Smith. Smith trying to work her way in. She wants to go up with it. And she does, and she uses the square.
4-2.
She looked at it. She looked at the square and hit it. And I would,
Foul on number 21, Mount St. Vincent, Jenna Matheson.
yeah, Jenna Matheson. I would call that's her third personal. Fourth team foul. I would call that a bad
At the
foul
line, shooting 2, number 13, Nora Miller.
because the shooter hit the bottom of the backboard. But Nora Miller has two, and she hits the first one. And the second one doesn't fall. Victoria Strickland is there for the rebound. She's back in. Alyssa Bryce, short jumper from the side, is short with it. Need to put a little more juice into that shot. And for the Mounties, yes. Grace Tilley. Tilley in under the basket to Alexander, and Danielle Alexander hits the shot right at the buzzer.
4-2. Timeout, Mount St. Vincent.
And Mark Forward calls a timeout. He's got something to
We're
say.
collecting donations for the Shoebox Project at all Mystics home games for the remainder of November. These boxes are a mix of essential everyday items, small luxuries, gift cards, etc. Your donation will be packaged and gifted to local women's shelters.
pass-worthy project. 64-54. Here come the Mystics. Victoria Strickland across the line to Celine Sturkle. Sturkle, Zadra Smith. Into Sturkle. Knocked out of bounds. Empringham wisely just lets it go out. But the Mystics are inbounding with 6 seconds. And so they've really got 2 to actually get a shot off, I would say. Just gets it in, get the ball in on time. And Smith goes up, too strong off the glass, rolls it off the front. And here come the Mounties the other way. Grace Tilley, nothing there, sends it back to Emma Roberts. And going under the basket, putting it up in the air is Bella Taylor.
Mounties ball.
Line two.
Out of bounds off Mount St. Vincent. 7 seconds on the shot clock. And Emma Roberts inbound for the Mounties with 5:04 left in the game. Roberts gets it back to number 6, Grace Tilley. And her shot goes off the rim and out of bounds. Turnover to the Mystics. Victoria Strickland down the floor, across the line. Strickland to Celine Sturkle. Sturkle to Strickland. Strickland puts up a shot off the front of the rim, doesn't fall. And the ball is stolen away. And an offensive foul called on Celine Sturkle. And Mounties are in the bonus now. 5 fouls on Mount St. Vincent. Pass stolen away by Emma Empringham. Empringham to Sturkle. And a foul on number 13, Nora Miller, her third.
13, Nora Miller.
And that's 5 for Mount A and 2 shots for Celine Sturkle. Oh, hits the rim and rolls around. Sturkle usually one of the better free throw shooters on the Mystics. What a time to miss one. See if she can get the second one. And she hits the second one. Mystics go up 65-54. Here come the Mounties. 4:24 left in the game. Forward to Alexander. And free under the basket. Unmolested. Nora Miller puts it in 2, 65-56. The lead down to 9 points. And the Mounties steal it away again. Emma Roberts. Into Danielle Alexander all by herself for an easy layup. Oh, real defensive lapse there. 65-58, 7-point lead for the Mystics. To Sturkle. To Victoria Strickland. Strickland being menaced. Grucci misses everything, but there is Smith with the rebound. 9 seconds.
Foul on Mount Allison, number 13, Nora Miller.
That's Miller's 4th. Personal. And Celine Sturkle going back to the line. Let's see what she can do here. 65-58. 7-point lead now. And Sturkle misses another one. Very uncharacteristic. And she hits the second one. 66-58. 8-point lead. And here come the Mounties. 3:23 left in the game. And there's a 3 by Emma Roberts. 66-61.
Foul on Mount Allison, number 11, Bella Taylor.
That's her third
Shooting
personal.
two for your Mystics, Celine Strickland.
Grucci out. Alyssa Bryce in. Sturkle, it's the first one, and it didn't want to go in. It was resisting, but it ultimately fell, 67-61. And she hits that one clean, 68-61. With the Mounties now 3:03 left in the game. Nora Miller in to Danielle Alexander. Misses the first one, gets her own rebound, and draws the foul, so she'll get free throws.
Foul on Mount St. Vincent, number 5, Zay Smith. Shooting two for Mount
That's her
Allison,
third.
Danielle Alexander.
Hits the first one, 68-62. Alexander's a veteran. And a good shot. And she hits the second. Cuts the lead to 5, 68-63 with 2:53 left in the game. Zay Smith across the line. Over to Empringham. To Victoria Strickland. Strickland for three.
Victoria Strickland for three.
71-63. Rowdy's ball. Over to Tilly. And Victoria Strickland is just taking herself out of the game with 5 fouls. That hurts.
25, Victoria Strickland.
That's one less red on the floor. One less red light on the floor. Nowhere we can help from now, right?
And Grace Tilly misses that shot, and the rebound grabbed by Emma Empringham. Lily Newbury directing some traffic. 2:13 left in the game. Sturkle out to Newbury. Newbury into Sturkle into the basket, and Sturkle uses the glass. Put the Mystics up 73-65 with 1:56 left. Danielle Alexander over to Nora Miller. Miller spinning around. Gives it back to Tilly. To Roberts, Emma Roberts. And that shot by Bella Taylor hits the back of the rim and falls into the hands of the Mystics. 1:34 left. Lily Newbury. It's it over to Alyssa Bryce. Emma Empringham. She's going to the basket and puts it up too softly.
Mounties ball. Timeout, Mystics.
Yeah. I think they changed they originally awarded the ball to the Mounties. a men's basketball game coming up about 20 or 25 minutes after the end of this one. Mount Allison and Mount St. Vincent men will play. So if you have a mind for more exciting basketball, stay with us.
Mystics ball.
Zay Smith to inbound. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it into Sturkle. Sturkle hands it off to Newbury. Pass almost batted away. Into Impringham. Impringham turns around and drops it in.
Emma Impringham, 4-2.
Pretty shot by Impringham. She was trapped. She spun around. Just soft shot, pushed up. Nothing but net. It's a thing of beauty to a Mystics fan and a source of heartburn for a Mounties fan. And the Mounties take a timeout to see how they can turn this thing around in the time they have remaining.
Mounties ball.
It's the Mounties ball, okay. Long pass over to Nora Miller. Out to the side for Emma Roberts. And missed everything.
Mount Allison's foul, number 6, Kaylee Whitman. Shooting 2 at the line for your Mystics, number 15, Nicole Jenkins.
Following Grace Tilley. And that one goes down, 76-65. Impringham with another shot. And that rolls in and out. Sent forward to Emma Roberts. Onto the basket. Tilley misses the shot. Impringham grabs the rebound and is fouled.
Mount Allison foul, number 6, Grace Tilley.
And Tilley will come out, replacing her as number 10, Maddie Hansen. Matea Hansen.
15, Emma Impringham.
Impringham to shoot 2. And she hits the first one, 77-65. And that one's off the back of the rim. Forward to Nora Miller. Miller's shot doesn't fall. Mystics bring it back the other way to Zay Smith. Smith called for the travel.
Traveling violation. Mount St. Vincent.
She ran into Nora Miller. Yeah, kind of unequal matchup. Ball goes forward, and this tapped away by Impringham. He's had a good defensive game. And Lily Newbury is going to dribble it out, but I think she had too many seconds, so Mystics, I think, are just trying to run the clock down as far as possible, but somebody's either going to shoot it or turn it over. And I think they will turn it over. Jenna Matheson wasn't watching the clock.
Mounties ball.
And so the Mounties get one more chance to cut into that lead, but I don't think they're going to erase it in 4 seconds.